Let's bring it back. Let's bring it back. I was making sure that everything
I'm
being seen.
Speedy, and today I am joined by the ringleader himself.
The ringleader.
Man, what's up, y'all? It's
Ace is
your
in the
boy.
building. What's up, bro? How are you?
Man, I'm feeling great, man. I'm finally decided I can do
The
some
ringleader.
my own.
Should we get the
I know a lot of
popcorn?
people
Get the
popping
popcorn
it.
going.
Yeah.
I'm excited to really get to the bottom of
Get the
shit.
popcorn
man,
going.
so.
I feel like you haven't done an interview yet. Like, I've seen you do like little one-off things, right? Like you did like a Vanity Fair with a bunch of Islanders. You did like some GQ shit. And when you came out the Villa, you and Shelly did like some Zoom stuff.
Yeah.
But you haven't yet like sat down with somebody and spoke. Why? Why is that the case?
For me, it was important that I didn't do another interview before coming to you. I know a lot of people had a lot to say instead of seeing through a lot for what was showing.
Okay, is this before the reunion or after?
Take my time, come out the Villa, enjoy my time with family because I haven't seen them for a while.
This is before the
Spend time with
reunion or
friends, and
after?
obviously spend time with Shelly because for me, going on to the show was about finding love, not finding clout.
Right.
And I felt like a lot of people, when they came out, it was about taking advantage of their 15 minutes of fame. And respectfully, I ain't show up for that.
I like that. I mean, look, I think you were definitely a little
feel
more
like that's
intentional
cap.
with your rollout.
I feel like that cap.
Post
I
show,
ain't even
right?
gonna.
Like, we saw content on your own terms. Like you dropped like a little vlog thing at an amusement park.
did the little
dropped,
song
like, a little
shit.
freestyle. You dropped, but it was like here and there. Whereas it seemed like a lot of people were on live every night. A lot of people were like on every podcast and excited about it. And so I do respect the way
Not
you
my
went
son,
about it, and I'm
Jeremiah.
honored that you would come here.
Nah, man, I'm honored.
Not Jeremiah.
You've been a real model for me, even just before the Villa. I used to watch your content, man, and you really get to the nitty gritty of questions, and I respect your journalism for real.
Thank you, my brother. I appreciate those words.
Yeah.
But now you're here, and now we're about to do it.
Shit, man,
I
let's get
expect
into
the
it.
journalism
let's
to
do it.
say
Let's-
that not a real nigga says.
I think it's funny because you and I knew that we were doing this, but we ran into each other at a concert.
Yeah.
And like somebody, some way, somehow caught a picture of us.
Yeah.
And then it kind of hit Twitter, and I won't say it went crazy, but you know, it kind of made some rounds.
Yeah.
Did you see that picture?
Yeah. It's funny because like usually
So he
I'm
do
not
be on the
used to
internet.
that. Like going to a place
He
and
do be
somebody's
on the
taking a
internet.
little
He
sneak
be
picture
acting like
behind
he
the
don't.
scenes and stuff like that. But I think
popcorn,
it just
my popcorn.
alluded to the fact that we was gonna be on this couch some point in time. You know?
And it happened.
Yeah.
They didn't know it was gonna happen. We knew.
Yeah.
But it was just funny, like that it happened in that way.
Yeah.
Before we talk about the show specifically and your time on it, I want to talk about who you are.
Yeah.
So your name is Ace,
Yeah.
but you also have your own name tatted on your back.
Yeah.
Like when I was watching the show, I was like, why does he have his own name tatted? What?
Yeah, man. So Ace has always been a lifelong nickname.
Oh, it's a nickname.
It's
Okay.
a nickname, and my mom was going to name me that at birth, but things happen, and for me, it holds sentimental value. I go by Ace, and I make sure that's important for people to know is Ace.
Ace is what your name is.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people knew you prior to Love Island because of your large presence on social media. What was it like to come in to the show already having a community behind you? Because when they dropped it, like, oh, here's the Love Island cast.
Yeah.
Honestly and transparently, the only face that was familiar to me was yours.
Yeah.
What was that like?
Honestly, bro, what I'm grateful for is the community that I've built and God has helped me build throughout this entire time in my journey. With the dancing and teaching people how to dance. Like, people would think I'm just some sort of dance teacher, which is surface level. But for me, I just use my gifts to spread love and spread positivity. And that's what I built my following off of, is just, spreading peace, because that's what I stand for.
Because you came into the Villa with such a big following already, do you think there's a world in which your intentions were different from other people's intentions going into the show?
Oh, Lord, yeah, for sure. Like, going into this Villa, my intentions was to get to know someone through and through for them. I didn't want to ask anybody about the social media aspect of it. And when I felt like going into this Villa and people were asking me, yo, what is your following? What's your following this? And what do you think is going to be outside of this? I don't feel people are there for genuine intentions, respectfully. And, coming from the person who has all the things, has the quote unquote, following, has the, I'm doing well for myself. And so I'm not pressed over a prize. But when I'm hearing people in those conversations, it doesn't seem genuine to me, especially when, again, I have those things. So that's not my main focus in this Villa.
The reunion
Yeah.
came out yesterday.
Yeah.
When they see this, it'll probably be 2 days ago.
All right, real quick.
What are your thoughts on the reunion? Just surface level. Were you excited to go do it? Did you not want to do it? But what are your thoughts on the reunion?
Oh, disaster. Okay, real quick. I'm gonna say this, right? What do y'all think about this, right? He already has a large social media following. Only means one thing. He does social media. So saying some dumb shit like, I wasn't worried about like what's gonna be. I came in journey. No, nigga, you the only one person trained to handle what's gonna happen after. For everybody else, they're like, damn, I can't believe I got on this shit. You know what I'm saying? What do you think is gonna be after? You're the person that they know that they can ask to. That's the problem with you. You see that? I don't like that already. Because watch this, right? If you didn't go on the show for clout, then why a person that has a following is going on a TV show to find love? I always said that about any reality TV. If you on in a reality TV show to find love, you're doing it for some type of attention. Because that's not how you properly find love, and we all know that shit, nigga. The most stupid thing to do is to try to find love publicly, nigga. Y'all niggas show me one person that was dating publicly like that and still together right now. One person from a reality show that's still together with the person that they met from the reality show. Y'all point me in the right direction. Y'all point me out to one. And even if there's one, then tell me the amount of reality shows that there has ever been. That's about finding love. Let me see if we got to let's see if that makes sense.
Level. Were you excited to go do it? Did you not want to do it? What were your thoughts on how you were portrayed throughout it?
Honestly, I didn't want to do the reunion, you know. But the only thing I wanted to do was, you know, look at people in their face and tell them my issues I have with them, clear some things up, and really stand on business. Throughout the entire time at the reunion,
I'm tired of hearing him say that.
Things still didn't, you know, make the cut of, you know, certain conversations that I had, clarification, and that is what it is. But honestly, bro, just being at the reunion, it was a little bit hard for me because, you know, I face, you know, anxiety, you know, especially being out inside the villa and, you know.
Now niggas got anxiety attacks.
It's a little shaky because honestly, bro, it's hard, like, dealing with it. Like, I've felt some sort of depression, like, coming out because I'm such a positive person. I'm such a happy, you know, loving person that I'm trying to spread that to everybody else, and to see that I was portrayed as something, as the opposite of who I am as a person, it's tough to deal with, you know? And that was my only fear going into this villa was, please just don't make me look like I'm just some evil ass nigga, respectfully. And
do you feel like that's exactly what happened?
Honestly, yeah, you know, and it's okay, because at the end of the day, I know who I was, and the Islanders who were there knew who I was too. And then to come home and see I was called everything but the child of God, it's a little tough, you know?
Sure.
But for me, I said the things I needed to say.
Real quick, hold on. I feel like there's something I heard that I want to address.
It's okay, because at the end of the day, I know who I was, and the Islanders who were there knew who I was too. And then to come home.
But they called. Oh yeah, that's true.
How the reunion was going to be portrayed. Here is where I really get my shit off, and really what I say is what I say. What I meant is what I meant.
Let's see.
And ain't gonna be no chop and screw shit around here.
Well, here's your opportunity to be real. Let's talk about your time in the villa.
Right.
Day one of the show, if I'm remembering correctly, you walk in with Nick.
Oh, my shit about that.
You was like tailored up.
Yeah.
What do you remember about day one walking into the villa? Were you nervous, excited?
Going into this villa, you know, I'm seeing a bunch of beautiful women here. I'm like, okay, you know, these women are here for a reason. I'm here for a reason. Let's truly get to know somebody for them. You know, regardless if 1,000 cameras are looking at.
Oh, dangerous. Hold on, I gotta change the headphones out real quick. It's dying. I gotta charge them.
I want to get to know somebody. So that's what my intent was going into this villa, and really just deep dive.
He wanted to be the winner. Oh, that's what I wanted to say, right? This nigga really thought he was gonna win, or at least was gonna be one of the America's favorite. Cause on TikTok he's a favorite. You know what I'm saying? Like, So his community already got him thinking like niggas love you. Like who wouldn't love you? You a positive person. That don't mean nothing. Just because you deceived your community don't mean you could deceive everybody else. You understand? That's why it's your community. That's why niggas be having toxic ass communities. That's why niggas like I ain't gonna lie, like Bruce has a toxic ass community. He not even a streamer anymore or don't be streaming. And his community still ride to this day like that. Cause they honestly ride for Cuz. And I'm not saying nothing. I fuck with Cuz in certain aspects, he just I don't ride or die for no nigga that I don't know. But that's how communities are. Or at least I never got to know him because I ain't watch him early on. I got to see him later. That's already when a nigga's becoming what he always wanted to be in a way. You know what I'm saying? So that's, I don't know, man. It's just not, listen, if I'm not your cup of tea, don't drink it. If that's not my cup of tea, I don't drink. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. I don't care for nobody.
Like, I love getting to know people and why they were raised the way they were raised, the trauma that they had in 5th grade. I want to know it all.
And so you walk out, you see Shelly for the very first time.
Yeah.
You guys kind of cleared it up on the reunion, but you guys knew each other kind of in passing. Like you may have met once or twice.
Yeah.
And then exchanged each other on social media, but you never really knew each other for real.
Right. So basically, let me explain the story with that. It's like, we had met through social media type of thing, but don't nobody really know anybody through social media. Mm-hmm. So boom, she's outside the club. I recognize her from social media. I'm like, yo, what's up? Like, how you feeling? Like, you know what I mean? Let's chop it up with her real quick. And, you know, I got the number, or not the number, but I got the Instagram and shit like that. I was like, yo, nice to meet you. I hope to see you again type of thing. Boom, time goes on. You know, she'll post a picture, I'll slide up on the story with a hard eyes. You know, she'll post something, I'll comment on it. Or just to be funny, I'll go comment on something from 2-3 years ago, some shit like that, just to.
He just made that up, because that's not what he said in the reunion. The reunion, he's like, oh yeah, maybe.
No, fake flirt, but obviously it wasn't gonna work. She was in Florida, or New York, whatever she was. I was in LA, it is what it is, you know? So just to walk in there and see her, I was like, yo, this is crazy. Like, we here at the same time, like, and it's crazy because we done both went through a bunch of interviews. We done went through the Zoom calls, all that shit. Like being that that's the case, I know for a fact when I see her, I was like, oh, I already know the internet gonna have something to say, like outside of shit. Like, oh, I already follow her. I already know I'm on all of her comments and shit like that. I'm like, I already know how Love Island fans get, like being super adamant on trying to, you know.
And he did his research. Some niggas didn't even know what the show was like.
FBI and some shit, you know.
I ain't never watched the show to this season. How about that one, y'all? How about that? You 22. You watched this shit last season, nigga? You was here last year watching this shit, nigga? To know what they fans is like? Exactly.
Oh, but I was ready for it.
In the beginning, the first couple of days, what did you notice about the interactions that the guys were having with the girls? Were they pulling girls for chats, or was it kind of like reserved? Like, what was the energy?
For me, I was in there hoping, respectfully. Like, I was up there putting.
Not using my son Jeremiah word.
Numbers, getting to know everybody. And the girls were complaining to me. They came up to me talking about some, yo, Ace, the guys ain't pulling us for chats. The guys ain't, you know, stepping it up and shit like that. And that's when I had encouraged all the dudes, like, yo, get to know everybody, explore. Like, the girls are saying, like, y'all ain't doing enough. Like, y'all need to step it up. And then, you know, I remember when I was the person to be kissed the most at the first round, they was like, yo, all the fellas was like, yo, Ace, you group leader this, group leader that. And I'm like, yo, chill, you know what I mean? Chill. You feel me? And it's like, okay, I understand the whole.
It's gonna be tough to watch this whole shit. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. It's gonna be tough to watch this shit, bro.
Group leadership, but it's like, it's not that. Like, I want everybody to get this full experience throughout this, you know, entire time in the villa. So when the girls told me that, that's when I, you know, implemented the whole explore thing and get everybody going.
Got you. So it's really thanks to you that, like, the men started kind of getting in there with the ladies.
Yeah.
But who was good? Day one.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So then you couple up with Amaya. One of the first conversations you have after that is like, hey, just to let you know, transparently, you know, I'm still going to explore my other connections. I encourage you to do the same.
Yeah.
Amaya's initial reaction was like, yo, you could have said that to me tomorrow. It's giving player vibes.
Yeah.
What did you feel when she said that?
First things first, let me just say I love Amaya, you know, and I see that she wears her emotions.
Yeah, what's good, buddy?
what a lot of people didn't.
I appreciate you for tapping in. Not everybody been tapping in lately. It's been tough to see my homies, man. Oh, it's been a minute. I'm happy to see you back, nigga. I'm just trying to stay consistent. I almost didn't stream today. But I figured I was going to watch this on YouTube anyways, like while I eat my little popcorn, while I smoke my little blunt. Then I was going to play my little game. 2K26 came out already. I'm surprised you're not playing. Yo, Ace, nah, hold on. It be like that. It just be like that. I was just telling Chase that I be feeling like, lately I've been alone, streaming by myself and shit. And Cuzzo's ain't here, but y'all niggas just showed up. Made me take my shit back. We need you on the forest, mud. What's the forest? What's that? That's a game? Put me on. You know me, I'm quick to search it. I know there's a delay. This? Oh, it's a survival game. You see, cuz? This is my type of shit. This is all, this is this right here, right? That's what you're talking about? Oh my, cuz, this is what I was telling you. This is my type of shit, yo, cuz. Yes, I'm on it. Say that. I'm on it. Should I start tonight? Should I start downloading the shit? I'm gonna finish watching this. Because it's part of the YouTube video that's gonna be. You know how to do the YouTube videos now. I bought that shit. It's fire. I gotta buy it. You see? Now I gotta wait till I get paid next week. I play it next week. Remind me, because I feel like there's another game you also told me to get.
Get to see within our very first conversation,
Yeah,
she had expressed some of the traumatic experiences she's dealt within relationships. And of course, I want to be there for her and lend my shoulder to her to, cry. Obviously she's a sensitive gangster.
I might be able to pull that.
Gangster, but it's a lot for me to.
I ain't gonna lie to you. The budget's so tight, bro. I think the last thing I got myself was something I need for work. For real. The budget is tight. I haven't even seen a fast food restaurant. I'm lying. We had Wingstop at dinner one of these days. But did we not? I don't think so, actually. I think it's been a couple days since we had Wingstop at dinner.
Take on at once, because at the end of the day, I'm still trying to find a romantic partner, and I'm looking at a person who's going through the healing process of putting herself out there as well. So being that that's the case, I just wanted to make things clear to her, because we're about to sleep in a bed together, respectfully.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, Love Island is Love Island, but to me, I'm going to be.
Hold on. I'm going to get some more. I be having the popcorn season and the white cheddar shit to gas. It do be like that. I mean, nigga, I got kids. That's what really make my shit difficult. I be looking at my girl like, if we live this, if we move the same way we did, but without kids, we But it's cool because I love my little niggas. I ain't gonna lie. I love my little niggas. Even when I'm having a bad day, they make sure I see them niggas. I'm having a good day. It's that easy. I'm not gonna front. I look my kids in their face, bro. As soon as I see my little niggas, I can't help but smile a little bit. Even if I'm tight, even if I'm mad, like might be serious for a bit, but as soon as he really look at me, smile, my little man, my son Sal, I'm just gone, bro. That's my boy right there, boy. And I know when my baby get older, he gonna do the same thing. Now it's gonna be 3 of them. But my daughter a little stink, so she don't do it no more. She just be stink as fuck. My daughter just be stink as hell. One of my dad ex-boyfriends had told me that, yo, when she 14 to 25, she gonna hate you. She gonna love you, but she gonna hate. She gonna make you feel like she hates you. He ain't lie. He ain't lie. That is unconditional love. Facts, bro. It's crazy, bro. And that's what I got for him. He only love me when I give him shit. But that shit is real as fuck. Niggas will be up, but niggas will probably be a little more sadder inside.
Ace until the day I die. So I don't care if we on Love Island. I want to make sure ground rules are set so that way you don't cross the boundary and I don't cross your boundary, so we don't even go down that route. And what they didn't get to see is the conversation that we talked about regarding those traumatic experiences. Every time she's cried through our conversations, they copied and pasted, you know, the clip of her crying to me telling her about my boundaries. It wasn't about the conversation that we did have. And it sucks.
Okay. I want to see her confirm or deny that shit. $5.99? I ain't gonna find. I'll be able to move that right now. I can do that on the credit card and she's not gonna question it. We don't even gotta talk about it. We playing tonight, but after this shit is over. And I gotta get back on Banishers. I like that game.
That people didn't get to see that.
Banishers is fire.
You know,
I'll probably play
really
tomorrow
was
after
trying
school.
to get to understand where she was coming from. And, you know, for me, opening up is hard. And so I wanted to, you know, express how the emotional trauma I went through, you know what I mean? But it takes me a little bit to get there.
Sure.
So that was the whole thing regarding that.
You said, you know, you kind of didn't feel comfortable with her calling you babe and affectionate terms like that so early.
Today I'm gonna stream to like, so I got like a new little gig. I gotta be there like 7:30 in the morning. So I'll probably stream to like 12:30. Cause you know nigga gotta stay up for 30 minutes, try to find some clips, and then in the morning I'm gonna try to find some more clips. Then I gotta go ahead and post them after I get out of work. Then I gotta take care of my kids. Then I gotta again in the same cycle. That's why this same consistent shit is hard. Cause ain't nobody posting my clips for me on TikTok. Cause ain't nobody taking their time, and I don't expect nobody to. That's all on me until I start being able to make money to pay niggas for it. I said that. So let's get through the shit.
Were you the only one in the villa that had concerns about her using those terms of endearment, or maybe did other people in the villa also feel the same?
Where you want me to hit you up at? Because you don't got Instagram no more.
Thing, I grew up in LA, so everybody, you know, calls each other babe or what's up, and you know, half of my family is Mexican, so like I grew up in Latin culture, so the whole idea.
Let's do this.
Babe wasn't.
Yo, Nemo, this nigga talk about a fire game called the Forest.
Territory at that
I
moment.
be tuning to YouTube more than Twitch. That's why I don't be signing that.
Is my babe type of thing.
I ain't gonna lie to you. Lately, I've been on the same vibe. Lately, I've been like, yeah, Brody. Shout out my brother, y'all. Goated Apex player, but goated shooter player anyway. Nigga, any FPS. Nigga, violate. Yeah, Sersky. Forest sounds kind of crazy though, right? Let's watch the trailer on that shit. You see, this nigga Ace to tell you, bro. My ADHD is on stream, nigga. We be trying to do something and we end up doing 7 things in between that. But let's find that real quick. We soon back. I'm trying to see this. I say that. Yeah. I'm reacting to that right now. It's just these niggas. This nigga got me. This nigga got me trying to see this shit right here. Like, oh look, I looked it up before. I think I was gonna buy it for my PC. Oh damn. I'm sold. Take my money. I'm sold. This is my type of game. Batman horror game, got you. I said PlayStation, I'm not sure. Oh, I'm sold. Nigga. And they got a good story behind it. It's not just a survival game. It's Fortnite, nigga? Minecraft. The sound effect scared me, nigga. I thought it said Mojave. Okay. That's tough. All right, say that. I got you. Our base's fire right now. We gotta find Timmy to survive this for a cage and shit. Say that. I'm on it. Hell yeah. You said it's a short? This right here.
Смотри, смотри. Точно снимаешь?
Давай, давай.
Oh my god. No, hold on. No. They inverted the fucking POV. It's crazy because Batman is scary on the other side now.
All right, DC, I've got your next game, so consider this a pitch meeting. Do you remember how in Arkham Origins there was a multiplayer setting?
Oh, hold on.
Probably not, but basically
Nemo,
it was
try to
like
find me the link real quick.
All right, DC.
So, exactly which one you talking about? Or is it this?
Let's go!
Да.
Let's go! Нормально, да?
Подожди, а что?
Смотри, взламываю что-то. А что, босса не будет здесь?
No, that's tough. No, that nigga. No, nah, cause it's like, all right, boom. It's like this, just this scenario right here. All right, 10-4, copy that. All clear down here, second floor. Nigga, where the fuck did he go? What type shit like? Nah, bro. Nah, that's a skit day. That's a fire. That's fire. That's fire too. That's like Dead by Daylight, Batman version, nigga. You a bad guy trying to just live, nigga. You. Alright, now imagine, because this look like a fan type game. Like imagine they gave it a funny ass scenario. Like you just stole a piece of bubble gum out the store, and you don't gotta be like in a SWAT suit, like or enemy suit. You just a regular person. They can snatch you up, break your bones. Why did you take the candy bar? That'd be fake fire. That'd be fake fire. They give it all type of scenarios, nigga. They give it everything, nigga. I don't know if it's a mod, but it's not. It says viral Batman horror game release. So let's see if we can find some actual facts about it.
All right, let's get it. Batman horror game.
All right, bro.
On Steam. Oh, game. Intel. Kidnap VIP.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. PON. Gonna be a Steam game. Gonna definitely be a PC shit. Definitely gonna be some PC shit. Alright. I'm gonna get to this video so I can start playing the game for a little bit. No. I didn't even ship it out yet, bro. I'm doing that tomorrow. Man, time, bro. Time is crazy, bro. Time is fucked up, bro.
So I'm
time
able
is
to
fucked.
tell the
I barely
difference.
have time.
I feel like with other people, they felt the exact same way, that she was coming on a little bit strong amongst getting to know her. And, you know, for me, I was very apparent on making it clear to her, this is my boundary and this is how I feel. Other people didn't do the same.
Got it.
And
So
that's
they may
why
have felt the same, but they just didn't.
didn't
I'm gonna
address
say that. I'm gonna do that.
And
Nah.
to me, I feel
Be
like
on my
that's
state,
fake as
yeah.
hell. Like if you gonna feel
I'm
some
gonna do
type
it.
of way, you gonna tell all the fellas that you're not feeling this and you're not rocking with this and this is just not your cup of tea. But she's out here trying to put her best foot forward and get to know you, and you're not doing the same. I can't respect that. You know what I mean? So I love Amaya and all power to her for pushing through amongst all the relationships that she's explored throughout the villa. It's just, it sucks that, you know, dudes don't have the heart to just be honest with a woman.
Sure.
You know?
It seemed on the show, and you kind of addressed it, that one of the people that you felt was like that was Austin.
For sure.
That like he would express to the fellas like, yo, I'm not really rocking with her like that.
Yeah.
But then to her wouldn't hold that same energy. Is that the
Yeah,
case?
like,
Big mods.
see, my issue with Austin is like,
Alright, cause so I got caught up in the rabbit hole of being a husband. and watching the Love Island shit, that girly show with my wife and shit like that. I ain't gonna lie, cuz I don't like watching certain shit because I be way too invested. And once I'm invested, I'm not letting go. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't show reality. I ain't really like this nigga the whole time because he got one of my favorite niggas eliminated, right? My son Jeremiah. He was a cool little nerdy nigga. He fuck with the streamers. He was cool. This nigga was like an overly cocky, short motherfucker that just kind of like, you know, when a nigga like, boom, gangster. Like Nemo's gonna know exactly what I'm talking about because it's not like, but he just said something, and it's not for nobody to but like when you just say things and it starts changing narratives, and like technically like you don't have no fault, you're not saying nothing wrong, you just vocalizing your opinion, but knowing like, I don't know if it's intentional, but you should know that vocalizing your opinion does also change the narrative of shit. You know what I'm saying? And adds opinion. Everything's opinions, unless we talking facts. So like, your opinions could change my opinions. That's what opinions do. Or your opinion may make me double down on my opinion just because you even had an opinion. You know what I'm saying? That type of shit. So this thing, let me tell you, I want to see what he got to say because he was holding back throughout that whole show. Like they did a little reunion. He was just quiet the whole time. He said he gonna talk all his shit here. So let's see what the shit that he talk about and how much more mad the nigga can get me. But also cause it's just a rabbit hole. Cause I'm a husband, nigga. I sat down and watched the shit. I honestly shouldn't be this invested. I don't know. I made popcorn to watch this shit. Cause I shouldn't be this invested into it, nigga. I should honestly be hiding in the bush. I should just be hiding in the bush, nigga. I should not be doing this. But here we are. So. Let me just get through this shit real quick, please.
He doesn't
the Love Island shit.
Just be real about his answers and what he's feeling. And for me, as a man, I can respect that.
I felt that. I felt that about Cuz too, though. I'm agreeing with him too, or something.
Beef with Austin, yada yada yada.
It's not like he a real nigga.
Quote unquote beef, because after every interaction that we would
He's
have,
just not a real nigga.
One, he would come up to me, yo, I just want to say, bro, I respect you. We all good. Like,
I'm mad empathetic,
it's
so
never deep. It's never yada yada.
I can tell what niggas.
But then, you know,
he's a real nigga, but you could be a real nigga and only care about yourself.
Like that shit is.
You know what I'm saying?
That's not me. I'm not an internet.
There's a different type of real niggas. There's a real nigga that could say the realest truth and keep it quiet, just to keep things copacetic.
Did you see some like sneak comments on the internet?
Yeah.
Was he saying things or what was the
and even at the villa, like it would be a conversation and it's the most funniest thing in the world. Like we go back and forth and he's talking about some yo Ace, how do you feel? So and so's coming back and he's 6'8", he's 6'5", or yada yada yada. So that's when the whole stand on business comment, we had talked earlier in that day about the whole height thing. And that's what I had told him. I was like, yo, like you 6'5" and I'm 5'10". How you just don't have the big enough heart to just say what you want to say? Like,
so that's what. So there was, okay, because that, and we'll talk about that moment later. But that's a prime example of a moment to me feeling like, why is Ace talking about his height right now?
Yeah.
Is he trying to like, maybe he's insecure about his height, or is he asserting some sort of dominance?
Okay.
It felt like out the blue.
It did feel out the blue.
5'10".
Right.
So like,
again,
but there was some context behind
it. Was some context behind that. You know what I mean? And again, not everything gets shown. Why everything don't get shown? I don't understand, but you know that's TV at the end of the day.
Yeah. Okay, we'll talk more about the stand-up business challenge in a bit, but I want to finish up with the Amaya stuff for a sec.
Yeah.
People honestly felt like you bullied Amaya. When you came
Mind you, I'm not even talking about bro.
And saw that, also having gone through the interactions that you went with her in real life, was it weird to you to feel like, wait, bullying her, like that didn't match up at all to what our actual experience was? Or do you feel like you were bullying her?
See, coming out the villa and watching the show for the very first time, I could see how that can get misconstrued of me being bullying. But if you watch it for actually what it is, I've never once raised my...
Yeah, I don't think Cuz bullied her. I just think he did too much to show that he didn't like her. There's a whole new, like the whole new girl generation is using bullying crazy. You wanna know how I know that? Bitches is talking about bullying each other on baddies, nigga. A show that we know is for y'all bitches to fight on, nigga. You talking about getting bullied on baddies is stupid. That's like saying I went to the UFC and I don't know why I got beat up. What the fuck, dummy? What the fuck, nigga? What the fuck is wrong with y'all? I'm not gonna lie, that's some girl shit. So girls is now really using this bullying thing hard. So when a girl don't like something and she hears it twice, she's getting bullied. It's not harassment no more. There's been a point that it skipped. Like, it used to be like levels to this shit. It used to be like, you say something, you insult somebody, right? If you say it again, you still insulting them. You say it one more time, now you harassing them. Right? If you escalate, now you're bullying them. Right? That wasn't the steps before, nigga. Now is you say something to me I don't like or doesn't sit well or shouldn't have been said or it's an insult, you bullying me. I said, that's what they call it now. How bitches on baddies is saying they getting bullied? Bitch, you getting paid for this. You getting paid to fight bitches. How are you getting bullied and you getting paid to fight bitches? I don't want to hear it, man. I don't want to hear bullying no more. I felt them on this one. Yeah.
On how I was feeling.
I said that to my girl. I was watching it. Like, I don't like cuz, but he know how to handle.
I don't see how that can be taken as.
He know how to handle.
Quote unquote,
getting what he wants.
I've seen some of the clips to where they're taking out of context and copy and pasting into different parts to where it can make it seem like I'm talking about her. That's not the case. Like, and I've been very clear with Amaya, and it sucks that people didn't get to see a friendship that we built, because after maybe about 6-7 days after the whole Babe incident, we were cool. Like, we didn't both apologized to each other and both said, look, I'm sorry for the way I came off because this wasn't my intent. She was like, look, I'm sorry for the way this came off because that wasn't my intent. When we were able to build up a great friendship and to come out the villa and see her, you know, taking part of, you know, pushing the narrative that we weren't cool or like, you know, taking part of the quote unquote bullying, like, don't get me wrong, I don't like to go back and forth with women.
She pushed the narrative?
That's sassy as hell. But I will state my peace, you know what I mean, at the end of the day, you know? And being that I seen that video, I was just like, yo, I just seen you the day prior to you making this video, and it was cool, like it was no problems. So just to come out and see that, it hurt my feelings because, you know, I look at her as like a sister and we're neutral now, like there's no beef and it's still never gonna be no beef on my end. And I know it's not on her end because we chopped it up already, but it just hurt my feelings just to see that, you know?
As the story goes, you guys have this pucker.
It hurt my feelings.
Yeah. Sierra, I thought was interesting, was asked like,
she said she didn't like you?
Clout over love. And she said, Ace.
That's rich coming from her, respectfully.
Why do you say that?
Because it's like, I feel like ever since she came out the villa, it's always been a quick little chirp of having to say something and, you know, speak on other people's relationships and speak on other people's situations, you know, coming out. And I get it, like, the way she was dragged out is not the happy fairy tale ending that she wanted throughout this whole entire experience, so I can sympathize with that. But it's like,
this nigga is PR trained like a motherfucker.
Respectfully, you didn't know who I was, like, before coming into this.
He picked these questions.
I've been on, you know, TV shows before. I've been on Jennifer Hudson. I've been on Good Morning America. I've been on, like, Everybody Scream before, so I had all that shit.
Nah.
So for you to say,
well, yeah, my
you know,
phone
Ace
screen,
is looking for clout,
not my TV screen.
You know, honestly, that just speaks to my character.
It's TikTok though. TikTok show you everything.
I mentioned what I had before the villa, so for you to just think I was there to up my following another million on top of the million I already had, cool.
Did you get any inclination at that time that maybe she was in there for clout over love?
For me, I didn't spend time with her like that every single day, but I did feel like, you know, when she spoke, it was just very, I don't want to say rehearsed, but it's just, that's what it was to me. And, you know, and I knew she was,
yeah,
you know,
I felt that too.
Nick, and I know Nick was.
That's why I said this nigga is a real nigga. It's just he handles things weirdly, bro, that makes me feel like.
It wasn't that.
A lot of other Islanders have expressed that. They felt like her, maybe pattern of speech or the things she was saying was like kind of
but just how he handled it. Shit.
So it's interesting to hear.
Yeah. No, I definitely feel like that. But again, that could just be her personality, and, you know, I can't fault her for that. But to me, it's just not my cup of tea.
In that same challenge,
I said that
Huda
about
was
him.
Asked which one of the Islanders is like waiting for someone else to come in, and she said you.
Yeah.
Essentially, she told you one story.
Yeah.
She told Amaya another story.
Yeah.
Did you find that Huda was dishonest throughout her time in the villa?
Oh no, that was on brand for sure. Like when that
that was on brand.
Like, okay,
that was on brand.
It wasn't just me feeling like that, and I hate that it's gonna be the, you know, Ace was talking about that girl. I don't want to say the name respectfully, but like, you know, it's never been that with her. Like, I feel like I've never gotten an honest answer out of her when it comes to a lot of shit. And I feel like a lot of sneak comments being made, I wasn't fucking with. So at the moment, what you're talking about with the pie or cream or whatever, that was kind of crazy. That was crazy.
Pucker or pie?
Pucker or pie, whatever. When it came to the pucker or pie situation,
I feel
like
that shit flew over my head real quick.
When she was making this little slick comments the night before about, yo, Ace, I know you don't like to be touched, so give me a high five, like right before bed, knowing that me and Amaya have been arguing all day, it's not adding, you know, any type of help to the situation that I got going on right now. So boom, with her, you know, making that comment of, you know, it was I'd rather kiss you than Amaya and all that. Respectfully, it's like that ship has already been sailed. I've been over that whole situation. So the fact that you still trying to insert yourself in everybody else's issues is pissing me off. You know what I mean? Like even Austin had felt some type of way.
I see. Oh, finally, finally one nigga that understands what the fuck I'm watching. Cause I'm feeling okay. Cause I'm alright. Cause I'm trying to stay consistent. Cause I'm trying so hard, bro. Life be happening. I literally was gonna watch this not streaming, but I decided to watch it streaming. Did you watch the reunion? Cause let's talk about it. Cause let's get my mind off. Like, did you? Yo, life is tough, nigga. Shit is hard. Nah. Oh, alright. So should you even be watching this with me, or you want to watch this? Cause basically, he ain't say none of this at the reunion anyways. So. He didn't say none of this shit. In the reunion, he was quiet. Just so you know, he said like a little thing, but he was quiet. He was quiet because his voice was shaking talking to Jeremiah. You're gonna see it. You probably already saw a clip. Yeah, I'm just gonna play it because yeah, I miss you, nigga. I'm happy you're here, nigga. Back to the how you feeling shit, nigga. I'm trying, cuz I'm just trying.
That had took his words about Shelly and transformed it into something else than it was, and it's been multiple occurrences with that, and you just gotta take that on the chin and just watch back the tapes.
People felt like Taylor led Olandria on. Mm-hmm. As someone who was there firsthand, did you feel that same sentiment?
I think he was gassed.
My dog's squirming. What's that?
Nigga squirming. He gonna have to tell the truth now. Yeah, you say he's gonna tell the truth. No facts, cuz we just trying to make it.
See, the thing is with that situation is, you know, Taylor had faced a lot of influences to have to be in that situation since day one. So I could understand where he was, you know, coming from. As far as Alandria, that's my dog, and I definitely can feel for her, and I understand where she was coming from. And, you know,
Hold on. When he say influences, is he trying to say like producers force this nigga Taylor to keep on Adria? Or like they kind of like push that on him a little bit, like see if y'all could grow and find something type shit, like moment life, all the moment life. Hey, at the moment life is the ultimate rough spot. Yo, no cap, bro. Like, and it's like for a lot of us, bro. And it's like to me, like that means this is a point where we could kind of break. Like we hit a wall in the cycle, and either we turn around and start doing the same thing the other way around, or we can break through where we stop at right now and through this little rough spot and make it somewhere better, nigga. So I just hope all of us right now, because I know like 3 of us in here, 4 of us in here. I hope every single one of us is locked into the goal, bro, and we don't stop till we reach that goal. You know what I'm saying? My goal right now, cuz, is just to find a way to average like 5-6 niggas in the stream. That's 1, and 2, get a job in this HVAC shit that I'm going to school for. Because that's like this is my like I told y'all niggas before, this is my social battery, nigga. So without y'all niggas, I don't got a social battery, right? But like I want to get like a greater income, man. I'm not gonna do this for income. I'm gonna do this because I love this. You feel me? But I need to get that HVAC job, bro. That's like the goal. Like by the end of the year, I want to have one already, or I'm in the works. Like I'm already like interviewed. Like you know what I'm saying? Like I just hope we all working towards the goal, bro. Y'all niggas know my goal, so y'all niggas could be on my ass when y'all feel like I'm not doing my shit. When it comes to this cool shit, bro, I'll show y'all niggas my grade right now, nigga. I'll show y'all niggas. I don't even know what my grade is. So y'all, let's do this together, actually, because I don't know what my grade is. Hold on. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Now that I thought about it, I might be setting myself up. I might be setting myself up. Or I might not. Let's see right now. All right, hold on. Yeah, I gotta start doing now. You know how I be on it, bro. It's just also hard to plan things when I got like real life happening, right? Like this shit ain't easy. Where's my grades at? I don't even know where my grades is at, chat. Hold on. No, not here. Dashboard. It's gotta be a dashboard. Electrical. Okay, it's gotta be here somewhere. Course tab. View course stream. Nigga, I do not know what my grades is at. That's not crazy. I don't think I've ever checked that. I just know I passed, and I don't even know how I know I passed. Hey, how the fuck do I know where I'm at? Let me just go to a random test and see if it shows me what the grade's at. You're already at 125. Now, you remember when you, because this how much you've been in my stream and how much this, like, niggas don't be understand. I dead appreciate all this. I remember when I made a clip when you told me we finally hit 66 followers. How about that one, nigga? That was the beginning of June. The beginning of June or the ending of May, nigga. No cap, nigga. I never remember us, nigga. We remember we cracked open the stream, nigga. It was like 9 of us on stream. I think also one thing that really affected everything too is the summertime. And niggas is actually not home watching niggas. Like, you know, real shit. I'm not even blaming niggas for that. Not everybody got kids and wife and they just home watching streams and shit like that. So, but at that point, y'all remember, look at the type of score I was getting. 100%. 100. Just so y'all niggas know, we can get out of this. Y'all niggas already see what my random test score is. But I wish when I find my grade, I'm gonna show y'all niggas later. But you remember though, that was, and there's also like niggas was more at home. Like, and then June hit and we was outside. Then I did that really good 12-hour stream. We jumped that 12-hour stream. I could do that again, yeah. I could do that again, but I need help like a little bit, and I like crazy help, but like it's hard to do those streams. Like I tried to do a 12-hour stream again. I did the backyard one, and that backyard one was tough, bro. It was hard, nigga. It was difficult. I had a lot of shit planned, but not enough niggas to do it with. And then I decided to do things too late because I was in my head throughout the stream. Like it wasn't like, so we gotta get back on our Discord shit. We gotta get back on our Discord shit, bro. Like it gotta be y'all niggas. Like I don't wanna. Like I be thinking like I should post on Instagram. What's a better idea? But who gives a fuck on Instagram? Nigga, nobody in that shit really watch me anyway. Nigga, why should I ask them what the fuck they want to see? They're not even gonna click the fucking link, nigga. I gotta ask y'all. Like I gotta ask y'all. Like you see how you been putting me onto games, Ace? I've been playing those games, and what I do is I highlight the joy on Twitch, then I chop it up, then I throw it on YouTube as a YouTube video. Now I'm able to make content with something that I didn't even think about because that was something that you had thought. And that you just trying to have me play a game that you fuck with. But it's just shit like that really help. Cause y'all niggas know I got a list, I got a folder where I got a list of ideas, but I don't know where to run it through. Like, and I can't just do the ideas because I'm not gonna front. Like I said, budget tight, time's tight, so I don't got the time to do. Matter of fact, me saying that made me want to say fuck that, nigga. We doing everything. I'm gonna hit y'all niggas up on the Discord. Stay up on the Discord, man. We gonna talk on the Discord.
Help out Taylor when it comes to like putting his best foot forward to try and get to know Alandria in different ways. And as far as Alandria, I understood everything she said, and she was valid for feeling everything that she felt in that villa. And for me, it was.
Say that. Let's do it. Let's do it, baby. Bye.
Let's do it. Help out both of my closest friends at the time. So.
Because if I'm understanding correctly, Alandria is your good friend. Taylor's also your good friend. Mm-hmm. You know how much Alandria is interested in Taylor.
Yeah.
And you know how much something or someone or whatever is influencing Taylor to want to be with Alandria. Am I interpreting that correctly?
Yeah, definitely. And I know Alandria definitely really was trying to get to know someone for them. And it sucks that she had to deal with that and get the shit in the stick of that whole entire equation, but you know, it again.
So what the producers
reached some influences amongst that situation to where he had no other choice.
Did other people, or were other people aware of those influences, or kind of were you only aware of it because he told you? Like, did Alandria know about those influences?
Alandria didn't know about those influences, and it sucks because I couldn't tell Alandria about those influences, you know, at that moment in time, because it's just the way the world, you know, spans.
It may feel like I'm jumping around a bit, but I'm honestly just going chronologically.
Yeah.
That's how I see things better visually in order.
Yeah.
So Huda pulled you for a chat after something transpired, and she then divulged to you that she was a mother.
Yeah.
Did you know that she was a mom prior to that?
No. Like,
Okay, because some people felt like, oh, maybe he knew already that she had.
my whole thing is with that is like, when you keep reiterating to everybody like, you know, I'm a mom, I'm like, women have babies every day. My mom is a single mom, so I can very much understand where you're coming from, but to me, you came in here knowing you had a kid. Like, that it wasn't as big of a secret as I
said the same thing though. See, while I was watching them, say, why she making this a big deal?
Like, you stand on 10 toes, like, yeah, I have a kid, if you don't like it, get on. Like, people do it every day, and for me, that was the big thing. When she told me that right then and there, I'm like, okay, I understand where you're coming from, but, and it's hard to date as a single mom, and I completely get that. I watched my mom date, like, growing up. Like, it's a really hard thing to do, especially when you got 2 sons. Like, that's some hard shit right there. Like, I can imagine for a man coming in and seeing her 2 snotty ass kids having something to say about everything. So I get the whole gist of it, but for me, I feel like at that moment in time, it should have been a matter of like, yes, I have a kid, and if anybody don't like it, get on. And I would have gave him way more respect for that aspect of it, but I couldn't.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Look, and this is, I be talking like this because I'm a married man, y'all. He also not looking at it from a woman's perspective. Like, he thinking like us. Like, we think logically. We think logically, if I just say something, grab the bull by his fucking horns, nigga, I'd be able to get through this. You know what I'm saying? Like, but for women, it's not really like that. Women's feelings start changing how they perceive themselves and how they think people perceive them. That shit is the most craziest thing, but it's the 100% true. It's just naturally like that. It's not even their fault. I'm saying my daughter, nigga, and she's going through that. It's not even her fault, nigga. Like, it's just natural. It's my job to, like, show her how to keep her reality in check, and that's why fathers is important for daughters, nigga. We keep their reality in check. That way they have reality checks inside of them that allows them to keep their reality. Like, okay, no, hold on, I'm bugging. Hold on, I'm bugging. No, hold on, I'm bugging. You know what I'm saying? But it's just natural. It's just natural shit. That's why, you know what I'm saying? It's just natural. So you're not looking at it from that standpoint either. Cuz not thinking about it like that. Like, he not thinking about it like that. Like, for her, nigga, she believed if too much people, if she told every nigga about a kid, then nobody was going to desire her and she was going to be on the show for no reason. That's what she felt. So that became true. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just not like that. But I feel him too at the same time. Like, bitch, okay, I felt like that after hearing her tell everybody.
It was between her and Jalen to get sent home.
But that means he knew already.
It was a Jalen and Huda elimination after, like, that open door.
That means he knew already.
And then you got...
That means he knew already, nigga.
guys were then told to stand behind the leader that you wanted to save.
Yeah.
Some people stood behind Jalen.
Yeah.
You stood behind Huda.
Yeah.
And Huda looked like she appreciated the fact that you stood behind her.
Yeah.
Reached her arm out to like thank you, and you kind of just looked at the hand and shook it off.
And said, hell no.
What happened there?
First things first, a lot of people were under the impression that it was me standing behind Huda because Shelly was cool with Huda, and that's why I want to go. It was not that. I can guarantee you it wasn't that. Again, a lot of influences play on, Islanders being voted off, a lot of influences. And if I had my way, I would definitely pick Jalen to stay.
If what I'm understanding is, if there weren't these influences, you would have voted for Jalen to stay instead of Huda to stay. Was there not a world in which you could have said, I'm doing what I want to do?
You know, that's a tricky subject right there, you know. You can stand on business about certain shit and you not really standing on business at the end of the day because, again, a lot of things you don't have, you know, a big hand.
So what is he really saying, my nigga? What is this nigga really saying, bro?
And
Sad to say. Was there not a world in which you could have said, I'm doing what I want to do?
You know, that's a tricky subject right there, you know. You can stand on business about certain shit and you not really standing on business at the
What
end
the
of day
fuck are
because,
you
again,
saying? What the fuck is this nigga really saying? Cause the whole time he made it seem like I said what I needed to say and I did exactly what I always need. And now what you're trying to say is you saying other influences. What you're trying to say is producers tell you what to do. So then the whole time you really wasn't. Then how could I believe what you were told to do and what you were? Man, that doesn't help
a lot
nothing.
of things you don't
Then it
have,
just makes me feel like the whole shit is
a
fake.
big hand on
And
the
if it's
steering
not the
wheel.
whole shit, you see what I'm saying?
So whose hand is on the steering wheel?
My conscience.
Your conscience
My
has a hand on the steering wheel. Okay. When you say your conscience, what does that mean? Your conscience.
Yeah, Speedy. Yeah, Speedy.
Okay. So so how many of the decisions are led by your conscience as opposed to by Ace?
Oh, a lot of decisions. I feel like about majority of every time an Islander is being sent home or being voted off.
Did other people have a conscience in the villa?
Oh, a whole lot of people had a conscience in the villa. I feel like everybody got consciences in the villa.
I have a conscience.
Yeah.
Everyone on the production team has a conscience.
Man, people watching this got a conscience.
Why did you, though, not want to shake her hand?
Because I wanted to make it clear to her it wasn't about her in that moment. Like, it wasn't my choice to, you know, really stand behind you and have your back because, again, it wasn't about you. For me, it was a point to make it that this decision is not about you, and I don't want you to feel any type of, you know, like, oh yeah, Ace is
like
on my
optimism
side.
about it.
Yeah, exactly.
You want it to be clear, like,
exactly.
yo, it's not what it looks like.
At all. And I feel like the day after she was, you know, screaming and cursing, calling everybody else out their name and stuff, or calling Jeremiah out his name, that's the moment in time where I was like, I don't feel this behavior should be rewarded. But
I see.
Again.
So, lastly, though, on the conscious
Oh,
thing,
really?
is it difficult? Like, okay,
Shut the fuck up,
from what I've
cuz.
gleaned
This nigga
about
did the
you
worst
and your
things ever
persona
after
on the
that.
show, you're
He
like
didn't give a fuck.
a man who's
He
like
made it
confident and
Jeremiah
stands
fault.
firm on
He
what
said, you see,
believes.
that's why you
Is it
shouldn't.
tough for you to
That is
have to
weird,
kind of
bud.
choose between
See, I'm
your
back on the show. I got in that
conscience
rabbit hole,
and
cuz. I
who
be like
you are
that.
and what you actually want to do
Yeah.
as a person? Did that get frustrating for you?
It does. It definitely is frustrating because, you know, as a man,
He a real nigga,
I feel
though.
like all you have is your word. And
He
what
just
you
be doing weird
are
shit he
saying to
said,
people
like, he
matters.
contradict
And
himself,
for me,
but-
that was what I battled with throughout this entire season. I'd stand on business about how I'm feeling about certain things. I'll call shit like it is. I never played, you know, two sides of the fence. Like, I try and see things from both perspectives, but I just give my opinion when it's asked of me to give my opinion. And when I do, I'm not gonna shy away from it. And it gets tough because, you know, influences try and persuade you out of how you are feeling to, you know, try and cater to certain things and certain people and certain things like that. But it's not
What's
as
the
easy
point of
as
this
people
interview,
make it out
bro?
to
This
be.
nigga is
When
speaking in code.
an Islander is getting voted off,
Yeah.
and the decision is up to their fellow Islanders,
Yeah.
can you kind of walk me through how that goes?
Yeah. So are you speaking in specific to a certain
Well,
one?
yes, but
Yeah.
before I ask that, I want to know the context of like they say, all right, the decision, one of these Islanders is going home.
I already know
It's
you
up to
all,
you.
cuz my fault. Nigga, that just wait
Is
here
what
until
we
I'm done
see
with this
that
shit. My
deliberation, is
fault.
that how it happens?
There's almost nothing.
Right
No, it's
there.
not. I keep pausing.
It's not
I'm like the
happens,
best nigga for reactions because
Again.
I can make an hour-long video. This is an hour long. I can make this shit a 2-hour reaction. You know what I'm saying? And that's my fault because I be yapping and I be got ADHD and I be getting out of. You know what I was really trying to say? Like I be getting out of. I be going on tangents and shit like that. I think that's a better way of saying it. Let me get back to it. You see, that's when I gotta refocus.
Yeah.
So what you just said?
Again, that's right then and there. No, that's not how it happens.
See that deliberation? Is that how it happens?
Yeah.
And it's up to you.
Yeah.
Is what we see that deliberation? Is that how it happens?
Right then and there. No, that's not how it happens. But
okay.
Again, that's yeah.
So it's more to the deliberation than just what we're seeing.
Yeah, it's way more. That for me, this is the most frustrating part about it. It's the fact of it's a lot more that goes down amongst picking an Islander to go home that people are ever going to get to see and get to witness. And that's the tough thing about it. Like, people think it's just made right there in that moment. We took 2 minutes to talk about it and get somebody home. It's way more than that. Again, this is television at the end of the day. But it is what it is, and I'm able to take it on the chin and be the main person for someone to go home. Cool. I'll be able to handle that.
So we see maybe like 2 minutes of deliberation.
Yeah.
How long are you guys actually deliberating for?
Anywhere from like, it could be from around like 30 minutes to an hour. Like,
really?
Of us just going back and forth, just
trying to chop it up and figure it out. So that brings me to an
30 minutes to an hour, okay.
And from an honest perspective, it was one of the main criticisms I had of you this season. And that's when Jeremiah got dumped.
Yeah.
I felt like there were other Islanders there, particularly Austin, who maybe had no motion in the villa at the time, who could have very easily gotten voted home instead of Jeremiah.
Yeah.
At the reunion, they showed a clip that kind of showed you still doubling down on the fact that Jeremiah should be the one to go home, and Nick being the one to be like, hey, I think Austin should go home.
Right.
Is what we saw actually how it transpired?
No, not at all. Even at the reunion, they didn't show this. I don't understand why they didn't show it, but, you know, again, that's how the world works.
Talk, nigga.
I said
What the
this
fuck?
is not the full clip. You guys are starting this clip at.
He's saying it.
Jeremiah home. We went through the pros and cons of every person, all of us. I said the pros to Pepe Stan. I don't feel he did this, but I feel like he has more pros than cons. Keep Pepe. Went through the cons of Austin.
See? What was the cause of Jeremiah?
I also feel like he hasn't got a chance to get this and get
talk,
that.
nigga.
Then we went to Jeremiah. After doing all of those things, then they started the clip of, I think we should take Jeremiah home. So it sucks that the full picture didn't get painted right then and there, because again, the reunion is supposed to clear things up. When things aren't being cleared up, that makes me feel some type of way. But regarding the sending home of Jeremiah, a lot of influences are to play, and
some consciousness.
My conscience.
Your conscience.
My conscience, steps in. But I was man enough to admit to Jeremiah, like, look, bro, I apologize, because again, it's not personal, and I'm trying to get him to understand it's not personal. And we were able to have that conversation of us clearing things up regarding how he got sent home and the differences that we had throughout the season. And we understood where we were both coming from. And actually, me and Jeremiah are super cool, and I hope to do a stream with him. We were just talking about it last night. Like, yo, we can do some shit, or we can go hoop, or do whatever. Like, we super cool now to where we can understand where we're coming from. But
that means there was a lot of shit that was cut off.
And that experience, that it wasn't an easy decision to just be like, send him home, or I'm hating on what he got going on.
It's never again, what was the cause?
When I was watching it in real time, I was like, damn, this is some hating shit. Like, they trying to get Jeremiah out the paint because he got motion.
I felt like a hater, and I even said that. And was like, look, this feels like some hating ass shit, like, respectfully. Like, yeah, it's television.
But the fact that you said it was some hater ass shit, I'm glad you acknowledged it.
No, I know it.
Watching it, I'm like, this is some hater
watching
shit.
it and going through it felt like some hater ass shit.
Okay.
Yeah.
The deliberation on whether or not to send Jeremiah home was between you, Taylor, and Nick.
Yeah.
At the time, Andrina had just come in the villa as a bombshell.
Right.
I'm wondering, is there a world in which someone wanted to send Jeremiah home so that they could get to know Andrina?
All I know is what is being shown to me and what is being told to me. Taylor had came to me on some, yo, Jeremiah is repeating the same cycle again with Andrina. Okay. Sound like Jeremiah, but I'll see for myself.
What cycle,
that's my experience.
That's my experience. Niggas was different.
Boom. I'm seeing a little bit of what Taylor is talking about. I'm like, okay. But again, I have my own situation with Shelly. I'm more focused on that. But again, I do peep all the, stuff going down.
So
Yo, bro.
So
What
let
the
me
hell
ask
is
this
this
in a
nigga
different
talking
way.
about? At that time, it had nothing to do with
Did
nothing.
Taylor want to get to know Andrina?
Yeah, for sure, overly.
Do you feel like he was
I ain't gonna lie. You imagine the Andrina Dominican ass going for Taylor? You know, he's very skinny. He's dreadlock. Look like he maybe go a little bald a little bit.
maybe incentivized to vote to send Jeremiah home
Oh
to
my
get
God.
him out the paint? That way he could focus and lock in on Andrina.
I know he definitely really wanted to get to know Andrina. I'll just leave it at that. I know he did.
What was your experience with Andrina?
My experience with Andrina, you know, the first thing that she had mentioned to me off the first introduction of, you know, she had came down the stairs for the Meg Thee Stallion challenge and gave me a hug. And the first thing she said was, well, I know you don't want to be touched, because, you know, she had already, you know, watched the whole interaction of Amaya. And for me, it sucks because it was putting me at a disadvantage to get to know different women amongst the house. And when she had made that comment, I was already off of it right then and there. And I know she still wanted to get to know me as well. You know, she had made me smoothies in the kitchen and shit like that. And was like, yo, we gotta chop it up, we gotta get to know each other. But again, I already had Shelly at the end of the day. So, and I had made that clear at the fire pit that all I wanted.
He didn't have Shelly though. Oh yeah, he did. Okay, my other thing is, I didn't realize that they was watching the show. I thought that they only had the introductions. They were watching the show in the hotel. So the narrative that was being painted on the game came in, copy. So they already know what connections were strong and shit. Damn, that's more
Shelly.
That's
so
crazy.
Coming out this whole experience and to see that, you know, she was participating in comments of Ace was jealous of what me and Jeremiah had, and he wanted to send us home or send me home, or he wanted to send Jeremiah home, and he was jealous of what we had, and, you know, they were haters, quote unquote, but respectfully, I wasn't all the way invested into what you were bringing. And don't get me wrong, she's a gorgeous woman, she's super cool, but that wasn't for me.
One thing I found interesting was during your time in the villa, it seemed like you had strong bonds and strong friendships and strong relationships.
Yeah.
And now it seems to me like amongst the other islanders, people are quick to defend their friends when shit is not actually, like, wait a second, that's my man's or that's my homegirl, and that's not really how it happened.
Oh, let's get into it.
Do you feel that, or is maybe what I'm seeing not accurate?
I feel like throughout my time in the villa, I had catered to a lot of people's, you know, relationships. They would come to me. It wasn't a matter of me going out my way. And sometimes I would go out my way to check on people, but it was always a thing of making sure people are seeing both sides of the situation. Even when they're right, I say, look, you're right. You wrong, you wrong. Like, and that was my whole thing of making sure I'm helping out everybody throughout this experience. Because again, first thing coming into the villa, I wasn't worried about the friendships and all that. I was worried about finding love. But you do develop friendships throughout that entire time.
It's natural.
Exactly. So
I'm still not on this finding love shit, nigga. You went to a reality show to find love, nigga. You got 1 million followers on TikTok.
A really, really close
You didn't have to do that, nigga.
friendship. And coming out the villa,
you could have
people
chose
see
one.
narratives get spent and want to protect their own brand image, which is crazy because I know a lot of things about certain people post-villa, during villa, before villa. You would think you would, you know, have my back about certain shit, but
Because if shit hit the fan,
man, your shit finna hit the fan. But I'm not that type of person to be like, I'm about to go air out everybody's shit just to protect my own ass. But it is what it is. But
you have felt that though, that like people haven't had joy.
Yeah, that's why
in the
this
way
nigga is
that
killing
other
me,
islands
bro.
have had
for
other
sure,
people.
and
That's
to
killing
me,
me.
bro,
Now, I ain't gonna say like I ain't gonna be saying like I don't know what's going on between them niggas, right? Even whatever we seen them niggas be going outside, but you did not go in there trying to find it. I ain't gonna front. You ain't do that, nigga. You 22. You got $1 million followers on TikTok. You for sure had $1 million in the bank already. You know what I'm saying? Or you had a couple 100,000 because TikTok pays, nigga. I know that personally. I be pocket watching like agent, nigga. TikTok fucking pays, nigga. So you getting paid, nigga. Like when you hop back on stream in 30 minutes, I've never seen so many large ass gifts in my life go back. Boom, 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 boom. I had to hop off the live. It was blowing minds. Like nigga, he was getting pay. In 30 minutes, they said that he made like 300K. So that, I just want to say that. They said that in 30 minutes, he made like 300K on that live. I mean, I know you're welcome back, but on average, let's just say you only do 10% of that on your live. 10% of that. Let's just say on an average time, you regularly only do 10% of what you did. That's minimum, right? Let's say even 5%. Let's say 5%, because that's $15,000, nigga. A live. You do that shit. It's a live. You do that shit for 5 hours every day. Are you shitting me, my nigga? And you gonna tell me, you went on that show. I know he didn't do it for the bread. You could tell me that. I ain't do it for that bread. I believe you, nigga. Fuck. You done made more money at home. You lost money, actually. You going on that show lost you money. It would have only did one thing for you, which it did. Which I would say that it already did. Nah, Ray, I'm pocket watching master and I'm good at math. That's the fucked up part. I'm good at math, cuz. So I don't gotta go to the calculator. I do it right here, nigga. That's gonna fuck nigga shit up, right? But look, cuz, watch this, cuz. I know he ain't do it for the bread, cuz. He lost money. For sure he lost money, nigga. He did it for one thing and one thing only. The only way to turn that $15,000 that I just said to stream or live on TikTok to more money for longer time is to grow a fan base exponentially. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't at the cap of his growth. He could have kept growing, but he already, like he said, did Good Morning America. He already did the TV shows. He was already on the Good Morning show. That's it. He did the TV stuff. That clout is either you become an actor, you get a part, you get some skits. He don't want to do that because he a real nigga, right? And I'm not saying a real nigga like that, but I'm just saying he's a real nigga, so he not doing the skit shit because he never did the skit shit, right? So listen to me. I'm going to do a show where I can portray myself to my best ability and expand what I can talk about now. You know what I'm saying? He's a fake dance instructor. Come on, man. This nigga can't lie to me, cuz. He's charging his 15,000. He was hoping he go in with 1 million followers and he comes out with 5 million, 6 million, or like the last winners, nigga. They had like 4 or 5 million. So he's thinking, yo, if I make myself a good character, I'm gonna leave with 2 million extra followers. I'm coming back with 3 million. My $15,000 lives now probably gonna be 30K, 40, 50K, nigga. Just think about that, guys. That's $250,000 a week, nigga. Niggas can make $1 million a month on that shit, nigga. Come on, man. You gonna tell me that's not what you want for, bro? You a smart nigga.
Crazy,
he's not stupid. I can hear it from the way he talk.
Wild on the show. I'm gonna stand their character. You know what I mean? Like if I met this person, I was able to get to know them, and they said they did this. Look, someone asked me a question, they did this and they did this. That's from my perspective, though. I would expect more people to be like that in this world, but unfortunately, that's not the case because, again, clout comes into play. You want to protect everything that you got. Again, I had all that shit. So that's not my main focus.
I began to tell you, look, okay.
What's real?
Yeah.
What's real then?
It is what it is, so.
What were your thoughts on Olandria and Nick getting dumped and then being brought back as a couple?
It's funny because I know Nick, you know, he had found Olandria attractive, day one. And, you know, when Nick got axed from the villa, and to see that Olandria got axed from the villa and they'd be coupled up again, my experience with that was, you know, they thought each other were attractive, but it was never gonna be more than just friends right then and there. And they were just, you know, it was just gonna be cool, you know, and just as time goes on, Sierra gets, you know, dragged out the villa. Now it's a thing where I'm feeling like I have to be catering to know what's going on between Nick and Olandria. What's going on between Nick and Olandria? You know, it's.
So what are you? You're this nigga saying a whole lot of nothing,
Love
bro.
Island, you know, experience.
Speedy, tell him he's saying a whole lot of nothing.
My last conversation with Nick before I left was, you know, it's, you know, he finds her attractive, she finds him attractive, but they haven't found a romantic spark. And that was my conversation with him throughout this entire experience.
Yeah, this nigga saying a whole lot of nothing.
Physical attraction, it was just not like that.
That's the first time that happened.
Spark. And that was my conversation with him throughout this entire experience. He was saying that it was.
That's the first time they clipped the conversation. He said something different. Speedy asked the question he had to clip out.
She
I'm mad. I didn't know that Speedy be doing that.
Romantic spark. And that was my conversation with him throughout this entire experience. He was saying that it was nothing more than a physical attraction. It was
See
just
that?
not at that romantic spark level.
Got you.
And, you know, coming out the villa and, you know, seeing that this whole Nicolandra thing has been a thing for a while, it's like damn, that's crazy, you know what I mean?
A lot of people on the internet felt as though there was like this brewing underlying romance between Nick and Olandria all along. Like, oh, I saw it. I could tell they were into each other.
Yeah.
As someone who was in the villa, did you see that? Like from the, like, oh, they're gonna end up together, or they really feeling each other?
Nah, because again, like, first week is a little bit hazy. Everybody's trying to get to explore everybody, you know, and that's just that. But as time goes on, didn't nobody really, you know, see a connection brewing from that. And even when Olandria got X from the island and she came over back to the villa, they still had doubled down and said, yeah, nah, this ain't that trust. You know what I mean? So just to see all the commotion about it now, I'm like, wow, it's crazy.
Was it Olandria, baby, that didn't see Nick romantically, or was it Nick that didn't see her romantically?
I feel like it was both. Like, I felt like Olandria has been very adamant on telling me what her type is, and like, yo, my type is this. I see myself dating this. You know, I've experienced dating different.
Yeah,
you know,
the niggas is twisting the shit out of either that or this nigga's controlling the conversation too hard.
You know, going to openly explore that, and I know the same thing.
It could be a lot of things. It could be the publicist went to go talk to Ace again.
Gorgeous, but she is. Like, don't get me wrong, Olandria is fire, but I know it wasn't that any more than, you know, what it was surface level, because again, Nick had tested that connection. He said it wasn't enough for him, and he went back to Sierra. And then boom, again, Sierra gets axed, and now that's a thing.
He's back with Olandria.
Yeah.
So had Nick ever explicitly told you, yo, I'm interested in Olandria romantically?
No, like it's always been
Wow.
attractive. She's attractive.
Mm-hmm. So what's it like for you now to come out the villa and like Nick Olandria is like a movement
Yeah.
now? As someone who experienced it firsthand, what is your reaction to Nick Olandria?
For me, reacting to the whole Nick Olandria thing, I was really happy for Olandria. Like, she had been.
He don't like Nick. That's crazy, cuz that means he ain't like Nick the whole time.
And getting, you know, a sense of happiness. That's
what
I really cared about throughout this whole entire process.
That's all he cared about?
I asked you how you felt about Nick Olandria, and you say you're happy for Olandria. What about Nick?
Yeah, I'm happy for Nick too. I'm happy for Nick too. I'm happy for both of them. It's just I'm really happy for Olandria, because
this nigga is different, bro.
As well.
Let's talk about the heart rate challenge.
Yeah, let's do it.
The heart rate challenge was a moment that rocked the internet.
Yeah.
It seemed as though we at home did not see the entirety of what happened between you and Huda. There was kissing involved, there was a lap dance involved, there's some capacity, and that's all we saw. And then in the reunion, they showed an extended clip and said, hey, this is what actually happened.
Yeah.
Based on what was shown in the reunion, was that exactly what transpired?
Yes and no. Like, I feel like the clip was sped up a little bit more than what it was made out to be, because again, everybody was looking around for about a good, like, maybe 5, 6, 7 seconds, like, what the hell is going on right now? And don't get me wrong, too, it's...
Let's see how he's gonna play this, cuz.
One thing I seen...
I ain't gonna lie, cuz I don't like Huda one bit, bro. But if he try to play this like the reason that my heart rate was so up when she was doing all that shit is because I ain't like her and I ain't like the fact that she was doing that. Yeah,
amongst everybody was.
Yeah, both me and my girl was like, yeah, that heart rate would have got up. That would have got me and that would have got me up, nigga. My wife said it, nigga. That would have got my wife heart rate up, nigga. Not because anything else, nigga. She looked like she danced for a living sometimes, nigga. Like she took a pole training class, cause she was making that shit. You didn't see the shit? Oh, nah, you ain't see it? Nigga. Now one person put it up? Nah, a month ago. I need a recent one. Hold on, I'm gonna find it, cuz. Hold on.
Doritos Golden Sriracha.
I got you, cuz.
Spicy.
I saw the show. Oh, no. I thought you wanted to see the clip. The clip of where they gave the extended version. No, I'm talking about the extended version. Because did you see the extended version, nigga? We ain't see the extended version.
Is this why you unfollowed her, Alandria?
100%, yes.
Oh yeah, because it's like I seen two different people. Because we were in the villa talking about, I can't wait to plan trips together. You were saying things.
Because to talk to him.
Oh,
Sorry, I
I'm gonna have to
wasn't
go
transparent
on. I
with-
can't do it. I think I'm gonna have to go on Peacock to find that shit. You're gonna have to see it.
Accountable for wilding out in that.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you that.
Yeah.
Did you feel any, or do you feel any responsibility in that to take accountability for your actions in it?
Yes and no. Like, for sure, amongst that whole entire process, throughout the whole entire season, we have been preaching it's a challenge, it's a challenge, it's a challenge. And that whole entire challenge was nothing different than what every other challenges was just kissing, trying to be passionate, trying to, you know, do sexy ass shit and all that just to get the points or get the win or whatever like that. So really that was the mindset I was coming from when it came to throughout that whole entire challenge. But then nobody can expect her to just lick from the damn near gooch up to the tip. Like, that shit was crazy as hell
That
to
shit
me,
was
you know what I mean? So that's when I was like, yo, this shit is crazy. Now, afterwards, everybody's laughing and joking and shit like that, and I'm looking at her and I know she's pissed, and that's where I'm like, oh, damn, like, this shit has become even more than what it's supposed to be. Like, for me, again, I'm looking at it from it's a challenge perspective, and I'm seeing my girl piss. And, you know, obviously, I was pissed too when she had doubled back and did the whole thing with Chris and all that. So, but
That's
trust
the
me,
clip.
if she held me accountable
What
for
you?
like,
Yo, what the fuck is nigga? What the hell did you clip, bro? What the fuck did you clip? Oh yeah, look. Good look, cuz. Who put it up, yo, bro? I love this dude, yo, bro. Look at this nigga, yo. W motherfucker, bro. W motherfucker, bro. W Ace, y'all. Clap it up for Ace before we watch this clip, nigga. He found a clip for us. Look. Oh, that's not the clip, bro. That's not the extended clip. Oh, it is, but it's not the whole thing. It's not where she licked the tip. See, that's why this shit survived on TikTok. It's not long enough for them to catch it. Because that's technically what was on TV. We saw that part on TV. She literally, bro, the first thing she did was lick that nigga from in the thigh to his dick, cuz. Immediately, bro.
a week straight.
And they was your
on my
cuz.
ass for-
They was moaning while kissing on stage, bro.
about
He
that whole
gonna
entire
make it
situation.
seem
Y'all ain't
different.
see
Watch.
me with a smile for like 4 episodes. Like, it shit was tough. I ain't gonna lie. And then even when we had that conversation at the fire pit as well,
Guys, watch that reunion after
with
this.
all the boys. And again, if anybody's gonna vouch for me, they're gonna vouch for me. If they're not, they're not. But they can't say I'm lying. I had told them, look, I was uncomfortable, respectfully. Like, again, nobody can expect her to do some shit like that. So my thing is, I've been preaching boundaries throughout this whole entire experience. And at that moment in time, that's when we had pulled a Maya just to show there's no beef, because I already knew what the narrative was from the outside of different girls coming into the villa saying, oh, he don't like to be touched. We're not gonna touch Ace. We don't want to be involved with Ace. But then they got to know me and it was a different story. So it was the same thing with the heart rate challenge. It was just me just trying to clear up. The problem isn't me being touched. The issue is me just stating boundaries. And at that moment in time, it was uncomfortable as hell. And people can get their heart rate raised from being shocked, surprised.
I knew it.
Trying to deal with the emotions of this girl right next to him. Like, it's a lot. So it wasn't a matter of me being sexually attracted to Huda. Like, don't get me wrong.
Bro, the way Shelly was in those clips, bro, I hope they realize that they playing this wrong, bro. Yeah, bro. No. Yo, cuz I can't wait till you see that shit, cuz when you see that extended version, yeah, Huda's going crazy, but Chris, that nigga was wilding on Shelly, like head between the legs, both her legs in the air, cuz, and while they all watching the clip back, nigga, Ace is like this, cuz Ace looking like this, with the glasses and all that, like serious, so he could play the uncomfortable role, right? Why this bitch is smiling the whole time? It's a sad world we live in, cuz. It's a sad motherfucking world we live in, cuz. This nigga is serious as a stick, cuz, like, cause he's about to play the whole uncomfortable shit. This bitch laughing. She was having the time of her life while this nigga was eating her box on live TV, nigga.
A few days, yeah, I was definitely.
Matter of fact, cuz, you want to get
like
into the Discord chat, nigga? I'll pull that shit up in the Discord chat. Matter of fact, I'm a small streamer, nigga. These niggas ain't on me, cuz. I'm a small streamer, cuz. These niggas ain't on me, cuz. Let's see real quick. Let's see what happens real quick. Let's see what happens real quick. Yeah, they ain't on me. We're gonna let it. Hold on. Hopefully no commercial starts. Okay.
It's the personal
Okay,
price
no worries.
plan theory.
No worries. No. Niggas think I'm capping. They ain't on me, cuz. I'm a small motherfucking streamer, cuz. And I'm trying to, cuz. SU 2026, cuz we doing the application again. And we're gonna do a better trailer. We're gonna go through rough drafts. I'm gonna start immediately. Alright, hold on. They went to her late. That's Jeremiah. Here we go. 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 We're gonna let the commercials ride while we let this nigga talk and shit.
Isn't that romantically? So the narrative, Ace enjoyed that, Ace wanted her to along this whole entire time, it's never been that. I've been told her that, and that was my frustration with her, is you keep pushing and feeding into these little narratives of that, oh yeah, I was attracted to Ace. I just had a conversation with you the day before that. It's
that shit 2 hours for no reason. But honestly,
so the fact that you keep pushing this narrative on that I was on you.
Yeah, there's shit that I wanted to see on that shit, but honestly, they didn't cover it all.
You said you felt uncomfortable during. You looked into it.
I looked into it,
and
don't get me wrong, I was smacking them.
I'm happy he said that because he definitely looked into
the
it.
basketballs and shit.
I looked into it to me,
and I completely get that. I get that, but again, I'm going into it with the mindset of it's a challenge and everybody's just trying to have fun and do that shit. Sure. But again, I completely can see how that looks and why I should be held accountable. But trust me, Shelly done went through all the emotions with me when it comes to that.
Okay. Oh, I can't do it, guy. They smart, chat. Look. They smart because they not letting me do it. But look. You can slowly see it right there. You see how she right here? She's on her knees, chat. Look at his serious ass face. Now look Jeremiah's face. Now look at Shelly's face right here when she's seeing that again. Look at her face when she's seeing Chris on her with her legs in the air. Oh, my fault. Oh, you in the way. You in the way. It's crazy. Damn, nigga. What you right? I was in the way. Let me move this shit. I got you. My fault, guys. All right. Hold on. Look. On her knees. You can get to it right there. Like now we know how to get there. It's on 150 something. It's at the end of the shit. They waited mad long to show this. Her on the knees. This nigga looking serious. Wait, hold on. We skipped one. Her on top of him, they were moaning at this point, cuz. Oh, no. I think they were moaning on the floor. Jeremiah, my son, looking shocked as hell, right? And then you got Amaya smiling, because, Amaya's just being Amaya. Then Huda looking serious as hell, right? But laughing almost at the same time. Ace is fucking serious as hell, but look at Shelly's face while she's kissing, while she got her legs up in the air. Chris is in between her box. Look. Nah, boy. One more time. Nah, boy. And you wasn't mad at her, bro? Oh, yeah. I love Cuz. Look. Oh, my God. This might be it. No. This is it. W8. This is it. Look.
Does anybody need some housekeeping?
This is it. Look. Yo! Hold on! Damn, you made me move my cam, nigga, and I forgot. No, go back. I know. There's no full screen? Yeah, boy, we need that. Tell me that's not what got your heart rate up. Please don't tell me that's yo, cuz. If it was me, nigga, Look, that's when Shelly's serious. Look, look, look. Look at your Jeremiah face got me dead. And look, it was okay right. Look at him. Look at these niggas, cuz. I want to fuck her. It's crazy. Yo, dog. Oh, yo, cuz. Yo, nigga said I want to fuck her. That is wild, cuz. You wildin', cuz. Nigga said I want to fuck her. Nigga said I want to fuck her. Gotcha, nigga. Gotcha, bitch. Gotcha, nigga. Got you, nigga. Mamacita. Got you, nigga. Got you, nigga. I got you, nigga. Got you, nigga. Gotcha. Gotcha. All right, let's keep going. Let's keep going. Hold on. We're going to go back a little bit. We're going to go a little bit. Look, he's wilding. Look, because he's in there. Look, 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 look. Look, 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 look. He's in there, cuz. Look, look, look. Staring into her eye. Oh, hold on. Yo, I be fucking up, bro. I be so excited sometimes. Hold on. It's my ADHD. It's my ADHD. It's my ADHD. I'm learning how to look more, though, when I'm locked in. Look, 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 cuz. She is in it, cuz. Look, look, look. Look at it. Yo, he's a demon. Look at this nigga. Yo, cuz. He eat it for a living, cuz. This nigga's a demon. Look, 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 look. Why her feet so black? Look, look, look. Then he picks her up. And I know that's what got her to tight. He picked her up. Look, look, look. Put a blindfold on her. And then she picks up pace. Look. Everybody's like, oh, there's no way. Not after what you just did. That's wild, nigga. After what you just did? All right, cuz. Now look, 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 look. Look. Listen, listen. I'm gonna put the volume mad up just so you can hear that real quick. It's gonna be a little loud, but I'm sorry, but just so you can hear that real quick.
Oh my goodness.
Look, 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 look. You think it's done? It's not done. It's not done. Oh, cuz you gonna tell cuz he gonna try to convince us. Nah, for real. Yo, Ace, even you just found this for us. And you not even listen. He's trying to convince us that what he felt was uncomfortable. The only thing that's uncomfortable about it is that you doing it next to my bitch. 100%. Nigga, I'm not gonna lie. I wish I wake my girl up, but she got more important shit than to feed into niggas Twitch approvals. You know what I'm saying? But like, even me, nigga, if it happened next to my fucking wife, cuz I cannot tell you that my heart rate up because I was uncomfortable. I wouldn't even be able to lie to her, nigga. I wouldn't be able to lie to her, cuz. No, 100% I wouldn't be able to lie to her, nigga. If I would look at her and be like, she'd be like, oh, babe, why your heart rate went so high? Like, that was wild. No cap, cuz. And I go, nah, babe, I was mad uncomfortable. You know I got boundaries. And it's fact, she knows I got boundaries. Like, I really do got boundaries. Like, but she'd be like, nah. I'd be like, nah, my boundaries, you know what I'm saying? Like, she passed them. That shit had me feeling mad uncomfortable. It got me tight inside. My heart was being mad fast. I didn't know how to react to the challenge, so I was trying to be excited. You know how stupid I would sound, cuz, to my wife, nigga? My girl looked at me and be like, she bad, babe. It's cool. Nah, and this is my girl voice. This is my best impression, right? She could be like, nah, babe. She bad, babe. I get it. Like, it's cool, bro. She bad. Like, if she got your dick hard, just tell me that. Don't be lying to me. Like, she'll dead ass tell me it just like that, nigga. Like, it's cool. Like, she bad, nigga. Ass fat, nigga. Shit bouncing, nigga. She just licked the inner thigh to the tip. Mouth open, tongue wide open, looking at me right in my eyes. So there's no way I could say anything but that shit almost got me hard, nigga. What the this nigga is. Nah, I was telling everybody, it got me uncomfortable. No, you quickly played the part because your girl got your text. That's what you're supposed to do. I'm not shaming for that nigga either, because if it was me, I'd have did the goddamn exact same shit. Nigga, I'd have tried at least. Like, I'd have told her, like, nah, babe, I'm not on front of you. You right, like, that shit was crazy, babe. I'm a little uncomfortable with that. The fact that she even did that, like, while I'm right next to you. That's an even better answer. Like, that's something I would hear you say in any reunion or interview, and I'd be like, this nigga don't be lying. He's 100. That's what I'm... Nah, cuz. Watch this, cuz. I ain't gonna lie. She crazy, but that bitch so bad she do that to me and my girl. My girl telling me, we out. She's like, yo, bring that back, nigga. She's bad, nigga. That's how I know that. I'm just telling you, cuz, like, that's no. Come on here. I'm coming up off it. Come up off it. Yeah, come up off it. Now, my son Ben really came up with the lingo for that. I ain't gonna front, because I used that the other day. Listen, we're not gonna talk about that too much, though. You know what I'm saying? We're not gonna talk about that too much. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But if it was me cut, nah, I'm talking too much. I gotta end stream, because I'm wilding, because I'm about to. Yeah, you right, cuz I'm about to lose it. Yeah. Oh man. Yeah, W stream, y'all. W stream. W stream, this nigga is 100% lying though. For real though. He's 100% lying, bro. I'm not doing that.
Huda coming out of the villa now is amongst the most popular.
Yeah.
Her follower counts, I think, surpass everyone else who's on the show.
Yeah.
Her fan base is very loyal.
Yeah.
Do you feel as though these friendships that she has outside of the villa with the other Islanders are organic?
I feel, as our time in the villa, everybody went through the same experience.
Okay.
You know,
yeah, right? Nigga said I'm interested in that.
As far as them,
nigga saw that clip, he was like, hold on.
With that, everybody was adamant on telling their opinions about her, and to come out and everybody sees just a little bit of clout, you know, new friendships form, and new things don't want to get spoke on because they don't want to be attacked by a certain fan base. Me, I don't give a damn, respectfully. So if you're gonna speak on something, stand by that. In the villa.
He still didn't say nothing though about that.
You don't gotta be friends with anybody to get a, you know, what's the word? Alliance going or allegiance going.
He's still not saying
certain Islanders to step your shit up. Honestly, go put in the work and build your own following. You don't gotta be friendly with somebody to, you know, do all that. But that's just me, respectfully.
Based on what you're saying there, what is your relationship with Huda now?
We don't have a relationship, honestly. It's just certain things I don't respect, and I'm guaranteed there's certain things she probably don't respect from me, and we just see it as that. But
what don't you respect?
I just didn't respect how she was moving, as far as, like, you know, either being sneak comments or just, you know, her demeanor, or just, you know, certain things. That's just, as a person, I didn't respect it, you know?
I want to talk about your height.
Yeah.
Yeah, please. How tall is this nigga for real?
How tall are you?
You know, some could argue I'm 6'6", you know, 6'5", you know, things like that. But, you know, I like to keep myself at a humble 5'10".
Okay.
Yeah.
It seemed to be a conversation that took place a lot over the course of the season.
Yeah.
It was like discourse. I even saw videos of people trying to calculate your height.
Yeah.
I don't know if you saw this. They were like, he took a picture on this train platform and based off the measurements of this and this and this and this. What was it like coming out and seeing the reaction to
I will say
your height?
My favorite memes are like the little man memes.
When they shrink you?
Yeah, oh my gosh, that shit is comedy. And then I seen one picture, oh my gosh, they had me at the villa and my feet wasn't even touching the floor.
No, I will say, there was a time when you guys sat on the couch, right?
Right.
And I think this part of the couch was so long that it looked like your feet were like this.
Right, yeah.
And they weren't touching the floor.
Well, people,
and on that couch, that's when you actually look short.
And what people don't understand, there's some giant ass furniture.
It's some giant ass furniture.
Nah,
no,
bro,
nigga.
like,
Everybody
when I
else
see
look
all the
normal,
memes,
nigga.
I be dying laughing with them. And I save some when I send them to the homies and shit like that again. Like, my favorite meme is like the one with my feet just hanging off the couch.
Just
like,
dangling.
Yeah.
That shit is
Just
Right,
dangling.
and, you know, like damn near off an edge at that point. But I love the conversation because when people see me in person, they're like, damn, they did you wrong on the show, yo.
Like you actually are Project.
Right, exactly. But again, I encourage all of it because at the end of
So
the day,
that means everybody was mad too.
Still pushing my algorithm, so
Right.
I appreciate the hype conversation.
The premise of Love Island is
You see?
to find a connection.
Listen to how he responded to that. It slipped out. I need my investigative meme back. What's this one? Oh fuck. I need my oh fuck. I'm fucking up. Hold on. It slipped out. Remember I was saying this nigga's a businessman. It slipped out. Spark one? Got you.
I appreciate the hype conversation. You still get
Listen,
my name in
listen.
your mouth and you still pushing my algorithm. So
Oops.
Right.
I appreciate the hype conversation.
The premise of
You
Love
still
Island.
got my name in your mouth, so therefore you still pushing my algorithm. So I appreciate the hype conversation. This nigga always had a business mind of how the algorithm works. He's a TikTok nigga. He understands TikTok. He understands that memes about you and pictures being used makes people want to know who are you or at least follow you to see what you be doing. Because on TikTok, you follow whoever because you just want to see more of their shit pop up on your For You page since you get so much random shit. Or you click on nigga shit, you like one meme, and then it ends up showing you him at one point. This nigga does, you're not gonna kill me. You're not gonna hit me with the I had clout. I didn't need to go on. I went on there for love, nigga. You had clout and you wanted to triple
find a
the clout,
connection.
nigga.
Yeah.
That makes sense
find love.
too.
Yeah.
To find
That
and
don't
build a real
sound
relationship.
stupid. That makes mad
You
sense,
did that,
nigga.
and then you got dumped from the island.
So,
What was your reaction to that?
Finally, honestly, like I was ready to go home week 2, and I made that known to everybody.
I can understand that.
This whole entire experience, but
I can understand that.
really, the whole experience.
He was
taught
losing
me how
money.
to
I told you,
really
he was
form a
losing bread.
connection with somebody, go through the ups and downs, and really just take shit head on in relationships. I'm so used to, you know, all right, you're not fucking with me, cool. I'm dipping, you know what I mean, and keep it P. But this whole entire experience taught me how to grow with somebody through the rights, the wrongs, the good, the bad, the ugly, the everything, you know. And once I found that person who I feel I could
30
share
days?
that with, I was ready to go home. Could give a damn about a prize, could give a damn about the recognition. You know what I mean? What we had,
He was already on the show.
It was real. You know what I mean?
Do you feel like the
It was real. What we had, it was real.
You know what I mean? What we had, it was real. You know what I mean?
He was almost about to say it's real, and then said it was real.
Could give a damn about the recognition. You know what I mean? What we had, it was real. You know what I mean?
30 days, yo, cuz. This nigga just said what we had, it was real. Are we gonna really, and it's crazy because Speedy's just gonna blow right by that because of the way the conversation sounded. But even if you saying something past tense and it's currently going on, the way you say is like, when I found her and I got somebody to share that with, I don't give a fuck about no prize or no clout or no none of that shit. Like what I have is real, so I don't give a fuck. What I have, it's real. Like it's yours. It's currency. Keeping it.
Do you feel like the other Islanders felt like the correct couples made the finale?
The conversations have been behind closed doors that certain couples shouldn't have been in the Final Four. And when we get in front of cameras, you know, especially at the reunion, they didn't show this clip, but it happened, is, oh, the Final Four should have been the Final Four, and everybody who got voted to the Final Four should have been there. And, you know, it's crazy because it's supposed to be your friend in the process saying that.
Who said that?
Nick. Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah.
So Nick said, oh no, the Final Four that America voted for was the correct Final Four,
Yeah.
excluding you and Shelly.
Right.
Interesting.
Which is perfectly fine, but it's like, that's not the conversations that we have behind closed doors.
Right.
And again, we get in front of cameras and
That's not what you said to me.
Exactly.
Do you find that happened frequently with people? Like they would say one thing and then in front of the cameras it would be a different
I feel like
conversation?
majority of the cast though, it was like that. Like I've had
Now watch this. Y'all want to see how PR and business trained I am, and I'm ready for this type of lifestyle? They're not gonna break up publicly. They're gonna do things together. They're gonna have little events. They're gonna pop out together. They'll probably get an endorsement deal together, but they'll never actually be together. What they're gonna do is let it fade out. And when nobody gives a fuck about them no more, and nobody's gonna be on them no more, or they'll break up months later or couple months down the line, like they, you know, we just mutually go in different ways. We got different paths of career, whatever bullshit shit people be spewing when they get to a public eye, nigga, and then they're gonna break up. It's all a lie, nigga. It already happened.
People's backs.
They already don't fuck
with no loyalty towards these people. I still have them back in the process.
They're not gonna be together next year.
You get in front of cameras and it's either silent or you stand in something else that you know is not what it is behind the scenes, and it's okay.
At some point, it appeared as a viewer that there was a cold sore breakout in the villa at some point. Did that happen?
We saw it, nigga.
I ain't get no cold sore.
Did you see cold sores in there?
A couple of them.
How did you, with so much kissing involved, how did you not get one?
How did I not get one?
When I was watching, I'm looking, I'm like, wait a second, what is that?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then I thought I saw, you know?
Yeah. Shit. You know, for me, again, I'm very clear. I don't give a damn if we on the show. I'm gonna ask you, yo, do you have anything you wanna let me know or stuff like that? But you ain't seen no cockroaches around my lips, so.
These are some serious questions.
No cockroaches around my lips.
And I'm hoping you're gonna be honest with these.
I've been honest since day one.
Honest is the wrong word. You've been honest, but there are certain things that you've withheld.
Thank you.
And have spoke carefully about. And
yes,
these are some questions that I want to give you the opportunity to speak bluntly and openly to the extent that you feel comfortable.
Yeah.
Starting with this.
That's
Shelly and Olandria were said to have been bullies. That's a narrative that we saw unfold on the internet. I did not see that whatsoever.
Yeah.
You were in the villa,
Right.
I was not. Did you find Shelly and Olandria to be bullies, particularly to Huda?
I feel like throughout that entire time in the villa, Olandria and Shelly held themselves up like the queens that they are. I feel like situation, black women.
Like so no bullying?
No bullying, none of that.
Do you feel
That's
like
the answer.
The narrative that was painted around you, Olandria, and Shelly specifically
Oh,
was
I'm glazing. Oh, I didn't mean to press that. Yeah, bro, that's what I'm saying. I was skipping that. Yeah, he glazing. Yeah,
do you feel like because you're a black man, because they're black women, the edits that you guys got
fault.
was
I'll be
different
forgetting
than
the little
your
thing.
counterparts that are not black?
Yeah, he's blowing my too. Wait, what was the question?
Identity. Olandria and Shelly. Do you feel like the narrative that was painted around you, Olandria, and Shelly specifically was the way it was because of your racial identity? Do you feel like because you're a black man, because they're black women, the edits that you guys got was different than your counterparts that are not black?
How I say this? For me, as a black man, I know I constantly have a target on my back, you know, and the whole victim mentality.
When did this become a race thing, bro?
On the reunion, was the
body getting us.
I didn't like white niggas on that shit neither, and they got good at it. Like Nick,
the target of racial
Nick was just funny.
Epithets and
I always seen that Nick got cold ass eyes.
Target
I said that to my
racial,
girl. Look at his eyes. His eyes look like they lied.
Olandria revealed on the reunion that she was the target of racial epithets.
See, that I understand because I saw the meme.
Blatant racism.
Did you see the meme? I don't even want to search the meme, but I saw the meme on TikTok, like under a comment, like a post, like a comment, like somebody like did the picture on the TikTok and the comment, like, yeah, there was like there was a picture. He talking about Olandria racism, like the shit that Olandria faced. There was like a little, I seen it on TikTok. There was like a little picture that they had where they put a face on a cop, and then they had the George Floyd situation, had Landry's face as George Floyd, and had Huda as the cop. And like, you know what I'm saying? They were saying like, you know what I'm saying? Huda got Huda's on these bitches' necks and shit like that. Like that's what they were saying. Like, I don't mean to be laughing. It's just the way they got to the meme is kind of funny. You know what I'm saying? Oh my, that shit is. I gotta start getting PR trained. It's funny how people can make a joke out of something that isn't funny. Is that politically correct? I don't know, my nigga, but that's what happened.
She pressed Huda on the fact that Huda did not intervene. Do you feel?
Yeah, I don't want to talk about
Huda this, Huda that.
Thank you.
And that was.
I'm happy I skimmed and caught Huda this, Huda that.
Saying I don't stand for hate. To separate themselves from Huda and that friendship and just
Who would you consider to be your friend from the villa?
Let's get it.
I consider it to be my
If he say
friends is the
Shelly,
people who support me out loud and not
who are
behind
those
closed
people?
doors. Alandria, obviously me and Shelly more than friends.
gotcha, bitch. Gotcha, bitch. Gotcha, bitch. We got him. No, cuz we got him. He's just proven to me it's not a real relation. One. Two, he's also kind of proven to me, like, if they really this much dogs, they could have planned their way to the end. Like, maybe she did like Chris. So he was allowing her, like, to, like, do her thing to see if she really liked him over that. But he said, like, probably the whole plan was, like, if you don't find nobody, like, let's lock this in and try to win this. You know what I'm saying? He's giving me vibes.
And Taylor.
That's it.
Brian calls to check in on me from time to time to make sure I'm straight. And that's it.
So, me asking you who your friends are, and you name Alandria,
Yeah, exactly. And still
Taylor,
lost.
and maybe Brian. The glaring omission there is Nick.
Yeah. And don't get me wrong, like, me and Nick are cool, but, like, to say we are super, super close, like we were in the villa, it's not the case, because, again, certain instances, I take a look at it for what it is. Coming out this villa, I've seen a lot of people not stand behind what they say and let narratives continue to spin. The people who stood on what exactly happened in the villa after having all the conversations said today to when this interview drops, this is who my current people who are close to me. I respect Alandria, I respect Shelly, I respect Jeremiah, I respect
Jeremiah,
Brian, and I respect Taylor.
Okay.
I'm not super, super close with everybody like
We
that.
in the forest 4
coming
deep.
outside the villa, because
I got
I
you.
just see certain things on the internet which I don't respect.
I'm happy you said
To
Jeremiah.
ask me about the whole Nick is not a part of that equation. It's just, again, certain things I don't rock with. I feel like if you're my friend behind closed doors, you're gonna be my friend in public.
Sure.
And again, we all have fun, we joke, we troll. I seen he did a whole tattoo thing, funny as hell. But when it comes to the serious shit regarding my character, that's the things I take serious.
And you feel like he didn't stand up for you and or silence narratives when he had the opportunity.
And I told him that. I told him, I said, yo, I feel like the answer that you gave was just mad PR, and I didn't respect it. And he was like, well, I'm pretty much over it. So I was like, okay, cool.
He said, I'm pretty much over it?
Yeah, I'm pretty much over the whole thing. Like, so like for me, this is my life, respectfully.
Right. It's not something for you to just be over when I'm receiving these narratives and it's then going to dictate what my future looks like. And he's just over it.
Yeah.
With that being said,
I gotta pee, but it's almost done.
do you feel like
Should I go pee right now?
Alandria and Nick's relationship is real?
I'm gonna let it play regardless. Let me know if anything crazy happened that I gotta come back for. Like, not for real. Like, stay in the chat. Let me know if something happens that I gotta come back for. Like, don't even.
Well,
just
then get your shit together. Get it all together and put it in a backpack. All your shit, so it's together.
Is this you thinking, or is this your answer? I'm going to assume that that's your answer. Is that tough for you because Alandria is someone that you consider to be a close friend?
Yeah. Yeah, it really is tough for me because, again, she just came out here for Shelly's birthday and we all spent a time together at the club and we all kicking and shit like that. So I have a lot of respect for Alandria. But again, from the last conversation that I've had with, Nick, it was a matter of it's not a romantic spark. They just, you know what I'm saying? They find each other attractive.
Nick and Alandria's relationship, you've expressed in silence, you've expressed your opinions on that. Do you think that the other relationships that have come from Love Island are real?
Yeah, Taylor and Clark, I know that's for sure real.
And the other ones, not so much, or? Do you think people are aware of the benefits to being in a relationship coming out of Love Island?
100%. 100%. I feel like when people come out this villa and they see, you know, a certain community rocking behind, you know, certain, you know, ships, they're like, okay, let's take advantage of that type of thing. You know, it's just like,
Okay. Anything
you know,
important
you
happening?
don't face yourself in a world of problems.
Anything important happening? Come on, cuz.
Arguments.
Anything important happening?
Now you got to put on the front for the public, like you rock with your partner still, and you want to go explore other people in real life. You know what I mean? So that's on them that they're gonna have to face at the end
You
of the day.
still talking about the same shit?
I don't move like that, and that's why.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like. You think he chatted, He dead talking about the same shit.
Obviously, coming outside.
Oh my god.
Very happy situation.
Okay.
Is it safe to call that a relationship? Is that your
tell me.
girlfriend?
Not yet. But the thing is, when people was, you know, going back and forth of Ace is scared of commitment.
I got him again, cuz. I got him, cuz. What I just said, cuz? So why you saying that you was uncomfortable next to your girl? Fuck is this nigga talking about, cuz? The fuck is this nigga talking about, cuz? This nigga was lying, cuz. This man is dead as a pathological liar, cuz. Like he's lying on the same interview. Like he's supposed to be better trained for this shit, cuz he don't know what he's saying, cuz. This nigga, listen, cuz.
The villa now, you and Shelly seem to be in a very happy situation.
Yeah.
Is it safe to call that a relationship? Is that your girlfriend?
Not yet.
Not yet.
The thing is, when people was, you know, going back and forth of Ace is scared of commitment,
Yo, cuz, what the fuck is that nigga talking about, cuz? What the fuck is that nigga talking about, cuz?
he's too young, yada, yada, yada. First off, number one, I feel like the whole age conversation is silly as fuck to me because I feel like I've been through a lot of shit that not the average child is gonna go through. And it causes you to mature a little bit faster in this life. And respectfully, it's not other people's relationships, so they can mind their own damn business. Then on top of that, as far as me asking,
Ooh, bro, I'm just saying,
her
stop
to be my
lying.
girlfriend, I've never been pressed by no nigga, never been pressed by any woman in his life to do something I don't want to do, unless we're talking about my time in this experience. You know what I mean? But
Unless your conscience was
unless my
talking.
conscience, you know what I mean, was talking. But that's just been my MO. So I don't feel the need to have to come to whatever everybody else is saying to do. Yeah.
What now, Ace? What now? The Love Island experience, I'm sure, based on how it seems you went through this, you're ready for this chapter of your life to be over. It seems. But what now? What's next for Ace?
Honestly, what's next for me is
That don't
putting
care.
God first,
Okay,
which
cool.
I've always done throughout my whole
Is that done?
experience with Shep.
Honest. Do you regret going on the show?
Yes and no. He made more money, but he lost a lot of money in the process and
I
didn't gain exactly
don't
what he thought he
regret
was.
my experience with Shelly.
Okay, I'm done. Alright, chat. That was that. Let me see. How long have I been streaming? 2 hours? This shit is 1 hour, 5 minutes. I did exactly that. I literally started stream mid-interview. I could really turn a 1 hour reaction to 2, bro. This is bad. Either that's gonna make me the best streamer ever, or I just yap too much. Either I'm a good streamer, or I just be yapping too much. You know, I gotta do all the technological shit here now. I gotta move HDMI wires to the other HDMI wire. Gotta get my tap card. I got you though, HBO. So here, I gotta connect that. Here, either no, not for real, cause though either that make me a good streamer, no cap tug, or that's gonna make me a bad. That just mean I yap too much. It's one of the two. It's one of the two things. It's the only two things that make sense. You know what I'm saying? Either it's gonna make me a good streamer, or niggas ain't gonna fuck with me because I yap too much. But like, imagine if I could take like a 10-minute reaction and turn it into 34 minutes, 35 minutes. YouTube videos, I be getting paid, cuz. What? And niggas would be, that means I have dumb. I'd be laughing at the clips of myself talking shit. Oh, hold on. Let's see if this speed pop turn on. I forgot it been acting a little funny. Hold on. Hold on. Yeah, money acting a little funny. Oh, it's gonna be 35 minutes to just be yapping though, cause that could be the other thing. I don't know what's going on with my shit right now. It should just be turned on. You imagine my P5 is crashing? You imagine I end up with no way to play games? Nah, for real, like you imagine that's what's happening right now? That'd be crazy, I ain't gonna lie. That'd make me sad as a motherfucker. Hey, I'm trying to turn on my P5 right now. It's not turning off for some reason. Like it's turning off. But it's getting the white light. I think my HDMI wire might be off. Or something else. See? I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's happening. Yo, shut the fuck up, bro. These shit is mad small, bro. These shit is mini swirls, nigga. These shit is baby size, cuz. Oh, hold on. We may have something working here. Nope. That sun's off about my shit, bud. I don't know what it is.